everybody, and welcome back to another session of Hustle Cat with Chaos Counseling.
Wow!
We got jobs!
We got a job!
Alright, I got lost and I didn't end up painting anything.
One job.
One job, yes.
A single job.
I actually don't even know what the rate of pay is, so maybe I'm not even getting paid.
Oof.
As I head home, I get this distinct feeling of being followed. I didn't really know that was a thing that actually happens, but it's hard not to notice when you see some movement out of the corner of your eye. Turn around. A sleek black cat stands in the middle of the road. Oh, he has the two colored eyes too. Are you Graves? It sits down when we make eye contact. It thumps its tail testedly against the pavement. It's got different colored eyes. I guess heterochromia really is pretty common in cats, huh? Should I... try to bring it to the cafe? They take care of strays there, after all. I should try. I crouch down as slowly as I can and reach my hand toward the cat, beckoning to it. Doesn't move. Makes those little smoochy noises that seem to work on some cats. Oh, I make those smoochy noises that seem to work on cats.
For some reason.
This one doesn't seem terribly impressed. It pins its ears back and it looks away. Still for a moment before standing up and slinking into an alley.
Bye,
I guess I should just leave this to the professionals. Bye, bitch.
Bye, kitty.
Bye, Felicia.
I'm calling you Felicia now.
It's time to celebrate. I'm gonna wreck this pizza I grabbed from Pizza Lloyd's on the way home. I picked up a can of wet cat food for Mochi from the cornerstone, too. I figure we both deserve a celebration. Mochi, get your fat lump out here! I have good news! No answer or indication he's even in the same room. You know, he never even asked how my day was. What an inconsiderate roommate! I know how to do this. I walk over to his food bowl and crack the lid of the wet food. In a flash, he's at my feet, tail shaking like a rotor behind him. Come here, you big moron. I give him a little scratch behind the ears before I dump half the can into his bowl, and the feeding frenzy begins. He acts like I never feed him. Whatever. I'm about to do the same to this pizza. After a quick jaunt to free myself from the shackles of non-pajama clothing, I flop back down on the couch, dinner in hand, laptop in my face. Oh. Looks like there is a new jelly donut video. It's a video of her sleeping in a donut box.
Aww.
I love that dumb internet cat. She's always doing something ridiculous. Wonder how her owner gets her to do those tricks. That flooring seems familiar. Where are these filmed? It's at the cafe, dumb bitch. I spend the rest of the evening picking through the video archives. I can feel myself sinking into the bread dough couch cushions.
You're gonna be up too late and you're gonna miss your first day of work.
Entirely.
No.
So early. What's his problem?
No.
I bet he just wants the other half of that wet food. This is why I don't get it for him that often. I excavate myself on the couch and do what I can to mitigate the bedhead situation I have going on. What time is it anyway? I grab my phone to check. 7:40? Oh, hell! I'm gonna be late for my first day of work!
What?
I take the world's fastest shower, but there's no time to dry my hair. I'll have to hope I run fast enough that the wind resistance will do the job for me. No time to sort through my duffel. I'm just gonna have to throw on whatever looks cleanest. It's not like Graves said anything about dress code or whatever. Mochi trails me closely, howling more and more insistently along the way. It's like he doesn't care about my punctuality at all. Most inconsiderate roommate. Mochi, this is all your fault. Because it's not mine, it can't be mine.
Sorry, I kind of lost track where you were.
No time to mix the wet food the way he likes it. I dump a scoop of kibble into the bowl on my way out the door. I haven't seen a cat so offended since the one that watched me mess up coffee. We can both deal with it. Deal with it.
Sunshine goes and does the look at Abby.
I can't believe I'm almost late my first day of work. At my first job even. What a great first impression to leave. Thanks for hiring me, Avery the Flake. Fuck. I start out in a full sprint to the cafe, but it's only about a 10-minute walk, so it looks like it might not be as bad as I thought. If I run, I can make it in less time. I'm glad I didn't get lost. Here it is, the cat's paw. I got a good look at it when I was here yesterday, but it feels totally different when it's your workplace, you know? It's kind of nice to think about.
Hey, Bree.
Avery.
Hey, Bree.
Laundry peeks his head out from the doorframe and waves me in. I'm surprised how many people are standing around. Graves, Laundry, and Hayes are there, but so are a few others I've never seen.
Yeah, we've seen them. We saw them in the opening.
That doesn't count. I wasn't there with you. I only see a few cats right now, but they seem utterly disinterested in everything we're doing. They're all piled in a sleep cluster by the window.
Aww.
I love it. Feel a little embarrassed that I'm so disheveled, but I'd rather be on time with wet hair than late and looking perfect.
Good. You decided to challenge the morning sun, after all. Now that the star is here, we can start with the show.
Still as weird as yesterday, I see. Who wants this?
Got another succubus!
Oh, God! That's esteemed coworker to you, Reese.
You just keep elected in stress!
Before we go too far, everyone should introduce themselves to Avery. Avery, we've already met, and you already know Graves. Did you meet Hayes yesterday?
Briefly. Hello, Hayes.
Hello.
He looks like he's gonna try to slip between the cracks in the tile. How does a guy like this handle a job that deals with people?
Hayes is our greatest barista. He's a good help in the kitchen, but he likes to spend a lot of his time with the cats too.
Same.
Hayes flashes me a quick look. The side of his mouth upturns ever so slightly, like he's trying to smile, but he's out of practice. I reach out to shake his hand. He's practically bracing for impact. What do you think? I thought he was like, nah, she's gonna punch me. Before I reach him, a bright light flashes on the corner of my vision. What? Is that a camera?
Oh, sorry, sweetie. I thought I turned the flash off.
I whip my head to the other side of the lineup. The girl on the end is aiming her phone directly at me.
Sorry, don't mind me. I just want to commemorate our new employee. I'm Finley, and I take care of social media. I like Candid, so I'll try later when you've forgotten about it.
Finley is also...
Graves! I know what you're going to say. Don't ruin the surprise.
What the fuck? Graves lets out a soft bark of a laugh.
All right. You tell Avery whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
The two in the middle of the lineup look beyond unimpressed. One is the smart mouth guy, Reese's? And the other looks like someone I wouldn't want to mess with. Finley puts her hand on the shoulder of the tough-looking woman. Oh, it's a girl?
That's a
I
woman.
I didn't notice. Oh, oops.
It's okay.
I apologize,
Do
madam.
you want to take her?
Oh, sure.
Wait,
Looking
but you're the
woman
main
is
character.
fine.
I mean-
Standing next to her.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyone can take whatever.
I'll take her. It's fine.
She says she's not going to introduce herself. This is Mason. She's our head chef. Our only chef, I guess.
Huh. Well, nice to meet you both. Yeah. Finley reaches up to place her hand against the back of Mason's head. She pushes her hand forward, forcing Mason to nod. I'm amazed Mason is putting up with this.
Wow, that's the most you've spoken all day. She likes you already, Avery.
Mason makes a quick little noise that could either be a laugh or a grunt. Maybe it was both.
Oh god, you all deserve the best for last!
I hate
I'm
you.
Reese, and I'm the one you'll be answering to after Graves, so you better stand my good side.
I would have sworn Laundry was second in command here, so I don't know what this kid's talking about. I didn't even see him at all during the interview yesterday.
I'm a cat detail today, but I think that means I won't be keeping an eye on you.
Cat detail? Must mean taking care of the cats. Obviously. I'm learning quickly. I don't know why the second in command would be so eager about telling me he's gonna clean litter boxes today. Maybe it's a weird status thing here? Ew. I'll be on my best behavior then, I guess.
God.
Okay, that should be everybody then. Avery, you'll be training with me today. I hope that's okay.
That's fine with me.
It looks like I'm no longer needed. I have other work to do. You know where to find me.
Bye. Graves slinks to the back of the cafe. I think I can hear footsteps on creaky stairs. Mason and Hayes disappear after him.
Avery, did you have breakfast? We're going to have something to eat before work, if you'd like to join us. It's a tradition.
Tradition.
That sounds great. I feed my cat, but I forget to feed myself. Reese has already seated himself at the long booth seating along the wall. He scoots two of the tables together and Landry pulls over another chair. Laundry. I want to keep it going, but I guess I'm done.
Great, just sit and relax. Mason's just finishing up breakfast.
I move to take a seat, but Finley blocks my path.
Oh dear.
Avery, before you sit down, I have a question for you.
What's your blood type?
Sure, what's up?
Okay, is that...
Her voice drops, almost conspiratorially. She leans in to whisper.
That's an IKEA shirt, isn't it? He's my favorite too.
A what? A what?
IKEA? From Blast Zone?
From what?
Look, you don't have to play dumb. I get it.
No, I really have no idea what that is. Is that like a show? Is this shirt from something?
Oh, no. Never mind, don't worry about it.
You're a wee.
But now you got my interest. Or I just thought it was a cool shirt.
But now you got my interest. I want to
Yeah.
know what the fuck it is. Help me. But now you got my interest. What is Blast Zone?
I don't know if it would be your type of game after all.
Game? Oh, it's a game. I like games.
I like games.
Try me.
Well, it's a story about men's passions clashing in a life or death struggle.
Sounds dangerous.
Oh, it is. But it's also romantic.
Romantic? Like love blooming on the battlefield? That type of thing?
So it's Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I think you do get it.
We're gonna be best friends.
Maybe I'll lend it to you sometime, if you prove yourself worthy.
I'm not really sure what that involves, but sure.
It means can you return a game without scratching it to hell and back? And looking at you, person, I loaned Fire Emblem for the Wii to in high school. Fucker.
Jeez. She gives me a grin and a wink and then takes a seat at the table next to Reese. I noticed that somebody set the table while I was talking to Finley.
I actually loaned it to two people. I don't mean the shorter of the two.
Hello, topic that came back. Where did you come from?
Why? Come back.
Mason and Hayes should be out in a minute.
Okay, that's not his voice.
Mason and Hayes should be out in a minute, Avery. Come, sit down.
Sure. Where should I sit, though? I get to choose who I get to poke and touch their butt. What if there's some unspoken rules about this sort of thing and placing? You never know with the new groups. Landry answers the conundrum for me by beckoning to the seat between him and Finley. Oh, I don't get to choose. Quietly, I take the seat. Mason emerges from the back with a large tray balanced atop each hand. One tray has a giant stack of French toast. The other is some kind of egg thing? I'm not sure, but it looks amazing. It's probably like a quiche or something. Whoa! I have no idea how hungry I was until just now. She sets the trays down in front of us and then returns to the kitchen. I hope she gets back soon because I'm about to be on that egg thing like Mochi on wet food. Mason returns a few moments later, cradling 6 empty coffee cups in her arms. Hayes follows in tow, carefully balancing a carafe full of coffee.
You can tell that we do not drink coffee.
Help me, coffee drinkers. They set the cups and carafe on the table and take their seats. Hayes' butt barely hits the chair before the others start to dig in. I'm a little afraid that I'll lose my hand in the fray if I try to jump in now, but I'm so hungry. Landry reaches out an arm from behind a fortress of French toast slices. He lightly bats at Reese's hand as it reaches for the syrup pitcher.
Save some for Avery. Save some for Avery.
Jeez, calm down. You're the one stealing all the food.
I will cut you, bitch.
Oh, jeez.
I haven't taken any more than usual. Breakfast is important.
While everybody shouts and chatters across the table, I help myself to a bit of everything. I'm not used to eating a real breakfast, especially one that didn't come out of a microwave, so I'm gonna savor this. Wow, this is amazing! Mason, what's this egg thing? Mason's eyebrow shoots up. She looks at me like I grew another nose. Frittata. Is that like a souffle? It looks like they'd be really hard to make. Just eggs and vegetables in a pan. Still, I know I wouldn't be able to make anything like that. It's really nice to have a real breakfast. Whoa,
Oh, what do you usually eat, Avery?
mostly cold pizza. Or toaster tarts, I guess. if I remember to get them. Mason glares like I just knocked her plate on the floor. She stares directly at me, through me, with a hard look in her eyes. You're not Mason, Sunshine. Calm down. You eat here now. Always. Can I still have pizza sometimes?
No.
Not for breakfast. Ever. I love Mason. I love her so much. I can hear Finley and Reese snickering. Okay, but other times are still okay, right? Mason rolls her eyes and goes back to her coffee.
Fine.
Reese stares up at me between bites of French toast.
Everyone, I'm done. We can talk about dress code.
Oh, Reese, don't start this again. Oh, Reese, don't start this again.
I keep trying to turn laundry into Shamu.
I thought that was your plan.
No, that was not my plan.
Go eat a dick.
Don't tempt me.
It's an important part of new employee orientation.
Landry passes a positively pained look at Reese. He glances at me, but a poke to the ribs from Finley sends him staring back at his plate.
Landry, you're such a mama bird sometimes. Lighten up!
Avery, look at this mess.
Look at this graph.
We don't have visual representation of it, seriously.
Mason gives another grunt. Hayes places his empty plate and cup on Mason's plate and takes the stack into the back with the urgency of a tactical retreat.
We're gonna start a certain lump of deco with the way it's safe.
Is this about my outfit? I woke up a little late, so...
Nah, this is about uniforms.
Mason pushes her chair away from the table with enough force that it wobbles briefly on two legs. Calm down, girl. She stands and takes my plate in one fell swoop. I wasn't done. Come back. Opening soon. Time to get ready. She picks up the now empty cast iron skillet with one hand and balances a few of the other plates on top. That looks heavy, but she's holding it like it's nothing. Come on. She stares me down and gestures to the back door with a head nod before she heads into the kitchen.
Don't think you're going on seriously, Avery. You look written up. You don't have a uniform.
I don't know what it is.
Help Mason and Hayes in the kitchen or ask Reese about the uniforms. My timer's going off, but I don't know if you guys want to go a little more.
We'll call it there while I
Okay.
figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Yeah, so
No.
see you guys next time. Will we try their uniforms or will we go elsewhere?
C'est la vie.
Bye!